standing. Please remain standing. If you look at your program, you'll see that our patriotic observance was God Bless the USA, written and sung by Lee Greenwood. Lee wasn't able to be here this evening, so we have something and someone even better. A song written and sung by our own Alice Chung. Alice?
I will be singing a song that I wrote and dedicated to the graduating class of 1987. This song speaks of fighting for equality, striving for success, freedom, and searching for truth, the very things that make this great nation into what it is today. This song is about America, the land of opportunity, and also about our class, who will take, grasp, and hold on to this opportunity and use it to its limits. God bless you, class of 1987, and good luck.
All right, Alice.
Like a bird upon the wind, we will know the sense of freedom. We will find the answer to the questions we've never known. We will make our names stand out, and forever we'll stand proud. Many troubles have passed us, many joys and pain. What is there to face us when we come in from the rain? We are here, we are now, we are here and now forever. We will find, we will conquer, and we will finally understand. Like a child lost in a storm, we will know the sense of loneliness. We will fight for equality. We will search for truth. We will strive for success in life, and successful we will be. Many troubles have passed us, many joys and pain. What is there to face us when we come in from the rain? We are here, we are now, we are
Excuse me.
here and
Excuse me. Would you, sir? Sir?
we will find, we will conquer, and we will finally understand. We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here.
Please be seated. I am pleased to introduce to you, to welcome all of you, a member of our school Board of Education, Mrs. Gloria Wilson. Mrs. Wilson.
It is indeed an honor and a distinct pleasure to be in the position that I am tonight. To the graduating class of Mount Eden High School, 1987, to Principal John Devaney, members of the staff, and to you, dear parents and devoted friends of this graduating class. I extend to you sincere and warm welcomes on behalf of the Board of Education. This is happening throughout the Hayward Unified School District simultaneously almost. This class has met a challenge that never before has been given to students in Hayward Unified School District. They met the increased graduation requirements that were put into effect 4 years ago. And to them, I must say, we are proud of you. You have set the pace, you have set the tenor of what is expected of graduates of the Hayward Unified School District, and particularly those of Mount Eden High School. You have been role models in a positive way. You have much to be proud of. This school has accomplished many things. Not only scholastically, 32 scholarships, collegiate scholarships have been awarded to this class of 280, out of the class of 280. One of those scholarships is a collegiate award to the University Annapolis, the Naval Academy. That is indeed a distinct honor. So they have much to be proud of academically. Also athletically, they have set their mark upon Alameda County in many ways. So to you parents, you too have been involved in this struggle. The struggle to reach this milestone that's called graduation from high school. And these students know that there is another challenge before them as they enter into the real world, the world of reality that this campus, this school has prepared them to face, along with your support and your guidance. Tonight, when you leave this assembly, I hope that the rejoicing and the celebration will be a safe and somber one. I witnessed something very different as I entered the halls as they prepared to march. It was a different atmosphere, a somberness, a keen awareness of what lay ahead of them. And I say to you, class of 1987, you're up to the challenge. Don't be afraid. Be proud, hold your head high. You are prepared to make your mark on the world as you have made your mark here at Mount Eden High School and in Alameda County. My sincerest congratulations and my heartiest hope and prayers for a safe and somber evening. Good evening and thank you.
An evening would not be complete without words from our students. And representing our class tonight as our first senior speaker, Miss Linda Marie McDonald. Linda.
Good sight, huh? All right.
Before I make my speech, I just want to say that I came down with an extremely bad virus and I didn't think I'd have the strength to make it through tonight. But thank you, Mom and Dad, for all your support and for giving me the courage to overcome life's obstacles. Learning to love yourself really is the greatest love of all. And now for my speech. Hello, teachers, parents, and friends. The day has finally arrived Today, the class of 1987 will graduate. It seems like just yesterday when we were all freshmen thinking this day would never come. Now look at us all sitting here awaiting the greatest document of achievement, the diploma. This evening may signify the climax of high school, but it's just the beginning of a long life ahead of us. It is sad to be saying goodbye to all those we have grown close to, and it's both exciting and frightening to be saying hello to the world awaiting us. All of us have the ability to achieve success, for just being here tonight proves it. Looking out at this class right now, I can't help but feel proud that I am a part of it. There is a multitude of variety in this class. Different types of people from different walks of life. A colorful array of minds that are blossoming into one just for tonight. We've come so far since school began for us some 12 years ago. Sometimes we don't realize just how important all these years of schooling have been for us. If it weren't for school, could we read, write, and spell? Could we manage our own money? Could we survive in an ever-competitive world? And most of all, could we teach our children? Education should be looked at as an advantage. No one can ever know too much. We live in a world where mentality is challenged each and every day of our lives. No machine of any kind can compare to the wondrous ability of a mind. We can all say that we have developed a close bond with our friends here at Mount Eden. It hurts to have to grow up and possibly never see these people again. Realistically, if you ask your parents, this is what usually happens. Most of these people you probably will never see again. It's confusing to us why we must face so many changes. After spending 4 years of school with the same people, you begin to believe it will go on forever. But this just isn't so. We have all helped one another at some time. Maybe a shoulder to cry on when we needed it, or just someone to talk to when we were lonely. In short, what we've really done is helped each other to grow up and become adults. All those emotions we went through, happiness, grief, pressure, hurt, and countless others. It doesn't end with high school. Those feelings will follow you throughout life. Perhaps when you look back at the emotions you experienced at Mount Eden, you will better understand life as it applies to you. Growth through experience is what learning is all about. We have enormous potential. This class is filled with talented people. Photographers, dancers, athletes, journalists, and many more. All of us have a special skill we can offer to America. We should use these skills because America gave us the freedom to do so. We have worked hard to make it this far, and who knows how much farther we'll go. One day, when you turn on the TV, you might recognize one of us. There could very well be a future astronaut or even the first female president sitting amongst us grads. We had the ambition and the drive to graduate high school, so we must have the strength to move even bigger mountains. Most of us know basically where we're going, what we want to do after tonight. If you remember nothing else tonight, please just keep this one thing in mind. Look within to find the answers, for no one knows you better than yourself. So many faces will pass in and out of our lives. Some will last, some will just be now and then. Life is a series of hellos and goodbyes. I'm afraid it's time for goodbye again. When the sun sets this evening, when the last diploma is handed out and all the seats are empty, I will miss the outrageous class of 1987. Good luck and thank you.
The second of our senior speakers is Jocelyn Aquino Siapno.
evening. My dear classmates, we are at the front edge of another spiritually restless generation, picking up the banner of human sympathy. Our generation is but a stage in the unending search of this society for freedom and happiness. As class of 1987, we carry the burden and responsibility of compassion for humanity. They say that high school is a building with 4 walls, with tomorrow inside. It is in high school where we begin to mature and develop as human beings. It is in high school where we begin to search for the center of our creative potential. It is important for us to recognize that it is not just enough to call oneself an educated person merely by virtue of having gotten straight A's, high SAT scores, and having taken the right courses, but it is also important for a truly educated person to be a versatile, humanitarian, and a well-rounded individual. In order for democracy to continue in this country, we need well-educated people who not only have good grades in math and science, but who also have a deep insight and understanding of the multi-ethnic, multifaceted cultural society that we live in. The special attribute of Mount Eden is its cultural diversity. It is at Mount Eden where whites, blacks, Hispanics, and Asians can work and study together without confronting issues of overt racism and discrimination. We may not appreciate this cultural diversity now, but as we move out into the real world, we will realize that Mount Eden is truly a melting pot. At Mount Eden, there is opportunity whereby young people from different kinds of cultural and economic background can integrate and learn from each other and move away from insulated bigotry, racism, and stereotyping that leads to misunderstanding. We should be cognizant of the fact that America is a dynamic society. As its citizens, we have the responsibility to learn not only about science and technology, but also about humanity, about the diverse cultural backgrounds of the people who make up this society. A high school education is not merely a preserver and transmitter of culture, but an integral part of our economic and national well-being. We, the class of 1987, are going to be at the forefront of creativity and achievement. We are going to provide the leadership for the next generation to come. What kind of impact will we have? As young graduates, we have the responsibility to dare to know, to dare to challenge, and to question the prevailing order, and to never surrender to conformity. It is our responsibility to use our diverse talent to serve others, to ease the suffering who are less fortunate than ourselves, We should work at it with deep conviction and with all our heart. There is one thing we must have. We must have a heart. Without heart, life ceases to have meaning. We should be aggressive and ambitious, but we should also have compassion and humility. Martin Luther King Jr. once said that the heavier the grapevine, the closer it leans to the ground. Mount Eden is a special place that I will remember all my life. It will always have a special place in my heart. My dear friends, words are hard to find to express all the ways that you've brought me happiness. I grieve to think of our separation and tomorrow that lies ahead of us. The road that we take today leads to a part of tomorrow that is uncertain and beyond knowledge. We do not know what lies in the future, and around the corner can be a canyon or a river to cross. A rock or a mountain to climb might tear us apart or lead us closer together. And yet, if we part and nothing brings us together again, just remember the times we spent together, the joys and laughters we shared only once in our lifetime. Dear friends, far away there in the future are our highest aspirations. We may not reach them, but we can look up to see their beauty. Believe in them and try to follow where they lead. We must always remember to persevere, work hard, and reach for the highest ideals. And remember, my dear classmates, that if you ask for nothing, you get nothing. Thank you.
Each year it has been traditional for the seniors to sing a song to say goodbye. This year is no different, and I'd like to ask the members of our choir, the senior members of our choir who will be graduating, to please come up on stage. They will entertain us and say goodbye to their classmates. Several weeks ago, I would not have bet that the seniors would be up here presenting the school with a senior gift. Their treasury wasn't exactly the richest that we've ever seen. But at this time, I would like to introduce Cindy Foggett, our senior class president, who will present the senior gift to Lori Machado, student body president for 1987-88. Please come forward.
The class of 1987 has worked hard to be able to give a senior class gift this year. This year, METV was a big success, and to appreciate its success, we're giving it a VHS camcorder. Also, to say goodbye in style, we're also generously giving a Mount Eden granite monument that should be here about next winter. We hope that you enjoy this gift.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, class of 1987. Next year, I think the student body will feel a little hollow without the antics of the class of 1987 to amuse us. I must say that I really will miss this class because it's a really special one. Good luck, everyone.
This is one of my favorite times because it's on this evening that I get to say a few words about all of the seniors. The graduating class of Mount Eden High School, 1987. They're perfect. You have got to be kidding. Each year, it is my hope that I can generate a speech that characterizes the uniqueness of each graduating class. This year, my talk will revolve around perfection, not how perfect the class of '87 is, but how they can become perfect in just 3 days. The method for approaching perfection in 3 days is not mine. In fact, it is taken from a book by Stephen Maines, and it is guaranteed to work. In order to illustrate the steps to take in being perfect, I will use Joe Cool as my subject. Joe Cool is a member of Mount Eden's class of '87. He is awkward, lazy, a poor student, lacks enthusiasm. In short, he is far from perfect. Why he was wearing bra. Imagine what it would be like to be a perfect person. He'd be able to do anything and to do it right.